Now patrol.
No, actually, he's just going to charge this guy down.
Double kill. Wasted.
Hey folks, this is IoE and we're back playing some more World of Tanks. So as you can see, this is Bartek in his T-29. This obviously ends in encounter battle on a Tier 7 game. I was gonna say a Tier 7 map, but obviously that would be wrong.
Let's get this show on the road.
There we go, battle is started, and this is kind of a very claustrophobic view of the T-29, but anyways. So before we get started, as always, the best way to support the channel is to like any videos you enjoy. And if you want to help the channel grow, the best way to do that is to share it with friends. Tell them about it. Tell them they should come and watch you do amazing things. And of course, send in replays so they can watch you do amazing things. And, yeah. Interesting. I've never seen somebody play tank from this close before. But okay, that's all good. It'll just take a little bit of getting used to. As I keep feeling like I need to zoom out, but obviously that's not going to happen. So, anyways. So, Bartek is, of course, moving up to... Oh, one other thing I should note. This is a 9.5 replay. Yeah, it just seems to be a week of getting into the older replays. But yeah, I found this beauty and decided this is obviously the time to cast it. So, we're moving into the town, flanking into... getting into like a flanking position on the cap. Ooh, look at that. That's an IS. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll take that. Our tracks eat his shot, and our first shot, well, gets absorbed by his armor. Second shot goes in. His second shot just takes off our tracks. Okay. And Bartek is content to sit here and let his tracks repair without blowing a repair kit on. That's really good. IS fires at the friendly T-25AT, and Bartek takes that opportunity, pop around the corner, and blasts the IS in the face. Knowing the IS has just fired, he actually can probably fire off a second shot before the IS reloads, but he's not going to take that chance. He waits on the other side of the building until he reloads, pops out, and kills the IS. Now he's going to employ a similar tactic on this K1S. No, actually, he's just going to charge this guy down and face hug him, make the K1S try desperately to shoot at his command support. That obviously didn't quite work out for him. Now, of course, the K1S is now a Tier 5 vehicle, so that was literally bullying in like the worst possible way. Ooh, oh, that's just mean. Tracking a Tog in the open. Poor Tog. Nothing you can do about it. He's just going to get shot repeatedly over and over again as Bartek sets up a side scraping. Now, at some point in this game, and maybe now, actually. Nope, it's not. Anyways, at some point in this game, Bartek says he had to go AFK in order to answer the doorbell. So at some point, we may see him, well, we will see him at some point, just go AFK. And that will be unfortunate when that happens. But for right now, he has enemies everywhere and just all the shots in it he could ever want to take. Beautiful. And he's going to kill this KVA-5 next time he reloads, if this guy's still in the open, which looks like he will be, because the KVA-5 is refusing to get into cover and goes down because of it. Ooh, this encounter map. Duh. So yeah, we have an enemy AMX M445 in the cap area. Ooh, that actually really hurt. But the only thing that actually penetrated was the T-25/2 shot. The Wolverine doing, well, HE damage. It's still a Wolverine. Why is the Wolverine firing HE, you may ask? I have no idea. Unfortunately, that particular shot, that should have been the kill shot on the Wolverine. It missed, though. Or bounced, and the Wolverine is still alive, taking out the BDR before he can do anything else. And now there's a Tog. Now the Tog's in cover, so we're gonna have to either wait for him to pull out, or maybe a friendly can kill him. We'll have to see what happens. And looks like the M4, AMX M4 is getting a little bit aggressive. He's trying to aggress on our BK, so Bartek is just going to run over here and punish this guy for his insolence. Of course, AMX and the T20 have similar reload speeds, so this is not something, not like a case where we can know we're going to reload faster than the IS. So, I don't think you're going to, nope, you're not going to really fit in there. You're going to have to actually push the friendly T25 AT out of the way to get through there, which is the best idea, by the way, because the AMX is still looking for him in the other direction and gets shot because of it. Now, so, I mean, he kind of turned his turret, but mostly he just ran away. Okay, so, now we're going to push up and use this, what is that, it's a Churchill as cover that we're going to use. Looking at a team list there to figure out what tank we were taking cover behind. Just use my cheek to readjust the mic. Yeah. That's how pro I am, right? Ooh, Wolverine in the open. Never mind, I was wrong. It's a hunk of dead metal. Okay, so now there's only 4 friendlies remaining. 4 enemies remaining. We have all 3 friendlies up in the same location though. I was wrong. Again, it's only 3 enemies remaining. And we are currently on 6 kills. Okay, well, we know there's a TOG somewhere in front of us and a T25/2. Now, of course, the TOG isn't likely to move. It's a TOG. It can't exactly fly. But the T25/2 can definitely relocate. So if Bartek's not careful, he may get caught out of position here. Nope, TOG over there. Beautiful shot into the TOG. Unfortunately, not enough damage to one-shot him. It's going to take a second shot. And the TOG is actually giving him the second shot. Okay, well, there goes that. So I'm uncertain at exactly which point in the replay Bartek went to get the door, but apparently if he's already been to the door and back by now, then sir, your door must be like 3 feet away from your computer and you ran the entire way, because I haven't noticed him not being at the controls. Doing with this T25, if this guy pokes his turret out again, he's going to get blasted. He's trying to bait the shot. Unfortunately for him, he was trying to bait the shot and failed to bait the shot. Now, he didn't have a whole lot of choice. He needed Bartek to shoot at him as soon as possible because another 10 seconds and our T25/2 would have been able to get shots from behind. And then he would have been dead. But it's all said and done, and yeah, great game. By the way, you will have to tell us where you went AFK, because I have no idea that you even went AFK in this game. Almost 9,000 experience. This was over a ×5 weekend. That's just incredible. Ace Tanker, well, Fire for Effect, Shell Proof, Duelist, Hand of God, Bruiser, and then the coveted Radley Walters. The fact that he managed to pull a steel ball and a high caliber is pretty impressive. Normally you see one of these things, but not necessarily the other. And so just wow. Notice that every tank he shot at, he actually connected at least one shell into. And almost 5,000 damage dealt. That leaves something to be desired for the rest of his team. And the AMX on the other team deserves some props. He almost dealt out 3,000 damage. And he was attempting to carry his team, but they were so freaking heavy it just wasn't possible. And Bartek similarly was trying to carry his heavy team. But, say like top tier doing 200 damage, not helpful. But, oh well, it doesn't matter. The only time you can get Radley Walters or Pools medals is when your team decides they want to throw just a little bit less than the other team decides they want to throw, right? Those are the best games ever. So, ooh, look at that. That's pretty impressive. Great game. Thank you so much for saying this in, Bartek. That was a pleasure to watch. And I will see you all next time. This is IO Ether out. Hey folks, this is Highway and we're back with some more World Tanks. Side scraping. How to counter a player who's side scraping. So the E100 is trying to side scrape. And you can see, let's see where. Ronik is actually firing at the engine deck of the enemy tank. And well, that makes sense because Ronik's gun is actually higher up than the enemy tank's engine deck, so he can aim down. And if he concentrates right, and if he, T-57. Really? How did you miss that shot on the T-57? Really? That was like a free shot. So the enemy E100 is getting really pissed that Ronik can somehow penetrate him without being, without exposing enough of his tank so that so this guy can kill Ronik. So Ronik's, again, gonna shoot for the engine deck.